Kudirat Abiola. As Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu leads tribute to late Akran of Badagry, announces new palace project. Plus, latest in the ever-busy world of sport. Hello and welcome tonight on Nta Lagos Channel 10. I am Uluwabukola Akonde. We begin with the story on trial on Major Hamza Al-Mustafa. Now in details. The Supreme Court has dismissed the trial of the former Chief Security Officer to the late military head of state, General Sani Abacha, Hamza Al-Mustafa, in the murder of the wife of the late politician MKO Abiola, late Kudirat Abiola. Kudirat Abiola was the wife of the late businessman and politician MKO Abiola, the presumed winner of the June 12, 1993 presidential election that was honored by the former president Ibrahim Babangida. Kudirat was murdered in Lagos, the nation crisis that followed the annulment, and in the course of our persistent struggle to get the annulment reversed by the military. The trial of Al-Mustafa in the murder charge brought against him by the Lagos state government was however put to rest with the verdict of a 5-man panel of justice of the Supreme Court headed by Justice Uwani Abba Aji. The Supreme Court, in a unanimous decision, agreed that Lagos state government has lost interest in the matter and consequently abandoned it. Justice Abba Aji held that 9 years was long enough for the appellant to have filed notice of appeal and the brief of appeal in the matter. The apex court equally expressed disgust that no legal representation was made by the Lagos state government, while no information was made available to the court and the respondent despite being served with hearing notice since 2020. The court therefore dismissed the matter. On security matters, 13 suspected kidnappers have been apprehended by the Lagos State Police Command after Commissioner of Police Olorundare Jimoh led a team of tactical squad to raid a kidnapper's shrine in Idimu axis of the state. Musa Toliat report that the suspects were said to be a part of the syndicate who specialize in using commercial vehicle to adopt unsuspecting victims in several parts of Lagos. The report.
Compound with limited structures and expanse of land serves as the criminal hideout of the suspected kidnappers, who operate with commercial vehicles to pick unsuspecting victims and take them into custody. 2 leaders of the criminal gang, apprehended by the police command, conducted the Commissioner of Police, Olorundare Jimoh, and his team to various areas of operations within the premises of the hideout. Personal effects of possible victims were seen in the premises, while a shrine was also revealed in the hideout. The Commissioner of Police stressed that investigation has been launched to apprehend other suspects involved in one-chance operations.
After arresting these 3 initial suspects, they brought us here, that is the operational base. And you can see the leader of the gang that I mentioned, Ademola Adelua, who has been running these activities for more than 8 years in this domain. We carry out on-the-spot search of the premises and we recover some weapons that they are using to commit the act. So we have moved out and we have arrested additional 10 suspects, making the total 13 in this circumstance that we have arrested.
He hinted that there are plans to establish additional squads for an all-round secured Lagos.
The Inspector General of Police have given its approval to the establishment of what we call the Anti-Crime Patrol and Community Protection Squad for the entire state. They are going to be composed of the police personnel that were directed by the Inspector General of Police to be withdrawn from the VIPs. So we have 10 locations that have been identified for them to man and to patrol 24/7.
CP Jimoh reassured residents that the police command is on top of the security situation, while urging them not to hold back useful information that can help the police apprehend suspects in their localities. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA.
Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has urged the people of Badagry to preserve and uphold the legacy of the late paramount ruler of Badagry Kingdom, Oba Babatunde Akran. The governor made the call during the 9th-day special prayer session held in honor of the late monarch at the Akran Palace in Badagry. Joy Ken Abapoya reports.
Badagry stood united as government officials, traditional institutions, and residents gathered in prayer to honor the life and legacy of the late paramount ruler of Badagry Kingdom, Oba Babatunde Akran. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu described the late monarch's 49 years on the throne as impactful, noting that his reign was defined by peace, cultural pride, and unity among the people of Badagry. The governor also announced the immediate commencement of the construction of a new central palace in Badagry, assuring the royal family and residents of the state government's continued support and commitment to fulfilling all promises made to the community.
With all sense of responsibility that we will not leave the family alone, we will not leave Badagry alone. We'll ensure that everything that we need to do now and for the rest 3 months will support you. But more importantly, is for us to be able to remember his legacy.
Local government officials and traditional leaders described the late Oba Akran as a symbol of wisdom and peace, whose leadership helped sustain harmony and promote grassroots development across the kingdom.
He was a symbol of unity, peace, wisdom, and cultural pride. Throughout his reign, he stood firmly as a custodian of our rich heritage.
His reign was marked by wisdom, calm, and leadership, an unwavering commitment to peace, unity, and cultural preservation.
Our royal father was an embodiment of good character, an epitome of peace. That is the attribute we can give the Aholu Menitoye one, the Akron of Badagry.
89 years on earth is a gift of grace. 49 years on the throne is a sacred trust. Together, they speak of a ruler who walked patiently through time.
The prayer session ended with a call on the people of Badagry to honor the monarch's memory by sustaining peace, harmony, and respect for tradition. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abapoya, NTA News.
You are live on Nta Lagos Channel 10. Now let's take a break. After the short time out, the news continues. Please stay tuned.
Do you need hotel service that runs hospitality business as real business? Then look no further, because Suru Express Hotels is readily available to meet your hotel accommodation needs in a cozy and serene atmosphere. Courtesy and care greet your arrival at our front desk while you're checking out our various rooms, suites, deluxe, standard and express gold, all fitted for purpose you desire. Healthy nutrition is also a top priority at our tastefully organized restaurants in Suru Express Hotels. With our ultra-modern gymnasium, maintaining your fitness is guaranteed in a conducive atmosphere. To unwind and reduce stress, our world-class standard swimming pool and game centers are always available. We are strategically located in Surulere, Ikeja GRA, Ikorodu, to provide unparalleled hospitality and free parking and top-notch security. A choice of any Suru Express hotel is a choice made with wisdom.
Are you searching for a space to ignite your creativity? Nta Lagos Channel 10 studio provides the answer. Our studio is spacious and fully equipped with modern broadcasting equipment suitable for your programs and competitions. For recording and production of kiddies programs, spelling bee competitions, participatory rehearsals, programs and live performances, Nta Lagos Channel 10 studio provides the ideal environment to bring your vision to life. Our team of professionals are dedicated to help you achieve your goals, provide expert guidance, and support every step of the way. Contact us today to book your session at an affordable and discounted rate and let your creativity shine. For more inquiries, please call the following numbers: 0816-008-7357, 006-286-9030, and 0812-324-5519. NTA Lagos Channel 10 Studio, where creativity meets excellence.
Nta 10, station for excellence.
You are welcome back, and you are still watching Nta Lagos Channel 10 News. We proceed with the news. Education advocate and author Dr. Linian Ore has unveiled a book titled The Power of the Learning Mindset at the Holy Child College, her alma mater, with a focus on inspiring students to embrace learning and leadership. The book launch, organized by the Global Connections for Women Foundation Leadership and Innovation Hub, brought together students and educators. As the convener said, the decision to return to the school was a deliberate way of giving back and shaping the future leaders. The report.
Thank you.
It was a homecoming marked by learning, inspiration, and impact as Dr. Linian Ore, the founder of the Global Connections for Women Foundation Leadership and Innovation Hub, launched a book at Holy Child College, her alma mater. The book launch, held within the school premises, brought together students and educators, with the convener noting that the decision to return to a former secondary school was a deliberate effort to give back and inspire the next generation of leaders.
The purpose of this book is to transform people's ideas around how can I do more for myself and my community? How do I give back? And the book has a lot of assessments. It has a lot of questions. It has a lot of great examples.
The unveiling of the book, titled The Power of Learning Mindset, drew admiration from family and guests as the author emphasized the importance of continuous learning in shaping future leaders.
She went through, all my children went through hell because everything they've got, we abandoned it. That was why I know we didn't bring anything to this war. We're taking nothing. We started a new life. Nostalgia. Now I'm looking at these kids. Can you imagine what they'll be tomorrow?
She has been able to flag off a program that had to do with girl child empowerment and education. So going alongside, the award is to honor her because of that singular activities.
Archbishop of the Catholic Archdiocese of Lagos, His Grace Archbishop Alfred Martins, represented, encouraged the students to believe in themselves and not to allow the present circumstances define the future.
When students come in to learn, we call them learners. But what did they learn? What do they gain? How do they put this into action in their lives? Especially today that we are launching this hub. It is a means of connection.
But the children today, they are so happy. They are so proud of their school and proud of their old girls too. That they were able to come to give back to the school. Not knowing them before, they just came. She only spent one term in this school.
Highlight of the events included the presentation of awards to outstanding students, as well as the award of scholarships to 30 students of the college. The event concluded with a charge to the students from the convener, urging them to trust in God, reminding them that with God, all things are possible. In Lagos, on sports news tonight, let's join Bright Ebucho for more details.
$1,000 by the Confederation of African Football (CAF) due to disciplinary violations during their quarter-final loss to Nigeria, the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. The penalty was imposed for misconduct involving players and staff, security failures, and fan disturbances, with 50% of the fine attributed to supporter and media conduct. Additionally, Algerian player Rafik Belgadi received a 4-match suspension, 2 of which were applied during the 2027 AFCON qualifiers as CAF reaffirmed its strict policy against violent or disruptive behavior. Meanwhile, match day 7 of the Nigerian Women Football League Premiership featured exciting matches across the country as Rivers Angels delivered a standout performance, defeating Heartland Queens 5-0. Bayelsa Queens also made a strong statement with a 4-1 away win against Adamawa Queens, reinforcing their championship aspirations, while several other fixtures were decided by narrow margins, reflecting the league's growing competitiveness. Elsewhere, in the UEFA Europa League, several clubs are battling for automatic qualification. Teams such as Bologna, Celtic, Fenerbahce, Nottingham Forest, Roma and Stuttgart are all vying for positions in the top 8. Meanwhile, Rangers will look to boost their confidence as they face Ludogorets at home. In other matches, Ferencváros aim to preserve their unbeaten streak and Panathinaikos strive to remain within the qualifying spot. And lastly, at the Australian Open, Stan Wawrinka kept his final campaign alive with a hard-fought 4-6, 6-3, 3-6, 7-5, 7-6 victory over Francis Atohea, the three-time Grand Slam champion who previously announced he will retire after the 2026 season, won his first major title in Melbourne in 2014. In the women's category, Iga Swiatek advanced to the third round with a confident 6-2, 6-3 win over unseeded Mari Buskova, displaying improved form after a slow start in her previous match as she continues her pursuit of a maiden Australian Open title and a career Grand Slam. For Sports Update, Bright Ebuchu, NTA News.
And that concludes the English segment of the news tonight as Adewumi Opatoye is standing by for the news translation in Yoruba. Thanks for staying with us. I am Uluwabukola Akonde. Good evening to you.
Ẹ̀kálẹ́ ìròyìn ilé wa ló ń dé sí ojú àwòrán yín láti iléeṣẹ́ móhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ ìkànnì kẹwàá tẹ́jú oṣó ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Adéwùmí Ọ̀pátóyè lóníròyìn yín. Iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ti fi ọwọ́ ṣìnkún òfin mú adarí àwọn oníwà ọ̀daràn méjì àti àwọn míì tí wọ́n lo ọkọ̀ akérò láti fi jí àwọn ènìyàn gbé ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó sí àhámọ́ wọn. Kọmíṣánná iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó Ọlọ́rundáre Jímọ̀ àti àwọn ikọ̀ rẹ̀ ni wọ́n darí sí káàkiri gbogbo agbègbè tí wọ́n ní àwọn ẹni afurasí ọ̀hún tí ń ṣiṣẹ́ láabi wọn. Ọlọ́rundáre sọ wípé iṣẹ́ ìwádìí ń lọ lọ́wọ́ láti fi ọwọ́ ṣìnkún òfin mú àwọn ẹni afurasí tí wọ́n ń wu irú ìwà tí wọ́n lo ọkọ̀ akérò láti fi jí àwọn ènìyàn gbé ní káàkiri gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Ọwọ́ tẹ àwọn ẹni afurasí ọ̀hún nígbà tí ẹni tí ó jẹ́ kọmíṣánná ọlọ́pàá Ọlọ́rundáre léwájú àwọn ikọ̀ rẹ̀ lọ sí agbègbè Ìdímù ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó níbi tí àwọn ajínigbé tí wọ́n ti bá sí ibùba wọn pẹ̀lú ṣe àgbàkalẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n wà ní àhámọ́ àwọn ajínigbé ọ̀hún. Wọ́n ṣe ìlérí pé àwọn yóò mú ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ààbò àwọn olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ní ọ̀kúnkúndùn pẹ̀lú rọ̀ àwọn ará ìlú wípé láti rí ìdájú wípé wọ́n fi tó àwọn agbófinró ọlọ́pàá létí bí ohun tí ó lè fa kí àwọn ènìyàn kí wọ́n máa kó àwọn ènìyàn pamọ́ nígbàkúùgbà tí wọ́n bá kẹ́fìn irú ìwà ọ̀hún kí ìwà bẹ́ẹ̀ lè di àfìsẹ́yìn ní káàkiri gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó Babájídé Olúṣọlá Sanwó-Olú ti rọ àwọn olùgbé ìlú Badagry láti ṣe ìpamọ́ pẹ̀lú ṣe àgbérò ìpìlẹ̀ rere tí olórí ọba aládé aláṣẹ ọba Badagry fi lélẹ̀. Gómìnà pe ìpè yìí níbi àkànṣe àdúrà ọjọ́ kẹsàn-án tó wáyé ní fífi ìbò ọlá fún olóògbé ọba Akran ti ìlú Badagry Babatunde Akran. Gómìnà Sanwó-Olú lẹ́yìn tó ṣe àkàwé bí gbogbo ọdún mọ́kàndínláàádọ́ta tí ọba ọ̀hún lò lórí ìtẹ́ tó wà fún àlàáfíà àti ìgbélárugẹ ìlú Badagry. Lójú ẹsẹ̀ ni gómìnà pàṣẹ pé kí àgbáríjọ ààfin tuntun ọba tó wà nílùú Badagry kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní di kíkọ́, pẹ̀lú ṣe ìlérí wípé ètò ìṣèjọba ọ̀hún yóò ṣe àtìlẹ́yìn kíkọ́ ààfin ọba tuntun ọ̀hún. Àwọn ọba aládé, aláṣẹ ìlú pẹ̀lú àwọn alẹ́nulọ́rọ̀ ni wọ́n sọ nípa ọba ọ̀hún gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọba tó jẹ́ adarí rere nígbà ayé rẹ̀, pẹ̀lú gbà á ládùúrà wípé kí Ọlọ́run tẹ ọba aládé ọ̀hún sí afẹ́fẹ́ rere. Ohun ìwúrí ló jẹ́ nígbà tí wọ́n ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ìwé láti ọwọ́ ẹni tí ó jẹ́ aláṣẹ àti olùdásílẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ṣíṣe àpọ́nlé àwọn obìnrin láwùjọ. Ayẹyẹ ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ìwé tí òǹkọ̀wé Dókítà Lillian ṣe ni ó wáyé nínú ọgbà ilé-ìwé Holy Child College. Ìwé ọ̀hún tí wọ́n pe àkọlé rẹ̀ ní èrò láti mọ̀ nípa agbára ìgbẹ̀kọ́ ni àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́, àwọn ọ̀mọ̀wé àti àwọn alẹ́nulọ́rọ̀ péjúpésẹ̀ síbi ìfilọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀. Lillian sọ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ pé pípadà sí ilé-ìwé àti sí ẹnu ẹ̀kọ́ láì fi ti ọjọ́ orí ṣe pàtàkì láti lè mú kí àìmọ̀kọmọ̀ọ́kà di ohun ìgbàgbé káàkiri orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ó rọ àwọn tí ìmọ̀ nípa ìgbẹ̀kọ́ wò láti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kankan láti fi ojú ìwòye wọn sínú ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀hún láì wo tó ń ti àwọn èèyàn láyìíká tí wọ́n lè sọ. Ìròyìn ilé wa kò ní jù báyìí lọ. Ìròyìn ní èdè Ògùn ló kàn láti ẹnu Jésùtọ́ Moses. Ẹ jẹ́ àmójútó àyíká wa àti agbègbè wa lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ìmọ́tótó ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó kí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó bá lè dùn wò dáadáa sí ju ti tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ. Adéwùmí Ọ̀pátóyè lórúkọ mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Orin lásùn ó dàárọ̀.
Me kodo wajai me kodo azomi kwabo tori lenti so etie Jésùtọ́ Moses we le lo to ke come poro zo pe àwọn ni mateton we yido alo yito ko bodo darun wa tori lego no ifingbeto le sedo to fide ye no bedo bu no begbeto le do ene to idimu si awameton to àwọn ni mateme me so me don Musa Toliat ke kodo poro ga àwọn ni mateton ene Moshood Ọlọ́run dáre Jímọ̀ do ìpọ́n òdàrúwà tẹ́lọ́ wẹ̀ èdò ìyádọ̀ òmìnirẹ́wẹ̀ alọ́pọ̀ tó yígò tó fi ìrìnà wà tá lọ́tẹ̀ bọ̀ dípò tó yímẹ̀lẹ́wẹ̀ ẹ̀dọ̀ ìrọ̀ aṣọ tó yí kudukudu náà tó mọ̀dọ̀ yí pọ̀ àlọ́ tó yígò ẹnẹ lọ́sù òyìnbẹ̀hìn náà yí ọ̀hún lọ́nà ìfìgbẹ́tọ́lẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ wá sẹ́dó tó òdàrúwà tẹ́lọ́ tó fi àlọ́ ìbọ̀ tó yígò tó tẹ̀tọ́ gbọ̀nà gáwọn ní mátẹ̀tàn dòhìá dɔ yɛrɛ to azɔ wa yinu kɔtɔ kɔ n'an sɔmɔ dɔ daru wa tɔrɔ lɛ mɔ kɔtɔ kiribe ebɛ do o yà zɔ n'ato yi to alɔma kuma kuna to di kɛ mɔ dɔ yɛn yi o de bɔ alɔ to ye ko to fi de pe ebɛ do to ayi ma tɛra mɛ. ɔ àwọn ní mɛtɛgã ba Babájídé Sanwó-Olú o wɛko yɔrɔ o bagi vi lɛ kó brebu to kpɔmɛ n'adomɔ dɔ yɛ yi o de yinukun dagbe kpɔdɔ alɔ ɛsɛ kpɔ dɔnku ɔnu yɛyin o akpadzrɛ ɔnu sedo ayi ekoyin ahɔlu ɔ bagi to tɔn ekoyin za to din ɛnɛ ahɔlu Babátúndé Akran yɛyin o de ko do kong to mateme ai matega we do holo to tito o prido podo ho de na o memeto to bai matento ene holo akra to bagi to me so me to de kana bakoya ni go don do to no eto ho do to titology o ai matega do ya do onu dagbe podo yin ko dagbe po won de holo akra ko se do ayi boyin de so do ya do bagi to me bri na to mo ye wazon to mo do fifa podo jomi opo dike bo ebra holo to bagi to me dai o tore tito nu kan to nu memeleme o so yo de tin do ta dagbe to godo ka to je din o to ya do o bagi sifuti le po ra mo no ye go alo to po bo de ke mo no kan lo po tin podo onu wiwa po ina de ke mo do o onu e ko dodo dai de holo yo de ma gba ji o me owe no to podo me no to o ai mundo te podo alogora bai podo betole to we si o dali podo we kan to pode ele we to lilian ore wa ko yo de munu so we re to jito tin e do ya do eyo de na to ko alo na ogbeto le na to mundo yin yo me eyin wa na we hihia e ba yo ti to lo to we ho he we o da ho he me to so we to so to we de to godo ina he do Holy Child College to àwọn ni mateme file wọ́n yóò dẹ́rẹ́ tó yá bójú náà yẹ pọ́ bóyá títò wí ọmọ ẹlẹ́ lọ́yẹ ní yóò wéyí yá táyédé ònú tẹ̀ǹgbẹ̀rẹ́ bọ́tọ́ mọ́dọ̀ yẹ tó wéyí tó yá tó wẹ̀wẹ̀ ìsọmítọ́ olùwàbùkọ́lá kàdé ẹ̀nu wà lọ́tọ̀ yẹn gọ́ dọ̀ ó mẹ ẹ̀yìn òwe kàtọ́ lọ lílé àná rẹ wọ́n yóò dẹ́rẹ́ sáyé òjẹ́ lọ tó dúpẹ́ náà kúrò náà dọ̀ ẹ̀mí tí tó gbẹ̀ nàtọ́ sọmọdé mi gọ́ àlọ́ náà òwe ọlọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ gbẹ̀tọ́ dé